Hey guys, welcome to our channel again. It's me, Cindy, and Delilah. She's right here laying down. She's kind of fussy because she's teething currently, and see, she's got, I don't know if you can see, but she's got a teeny tiny baby tooth here somewhere. But she's laying down right now. Anyway, we are here in the car. So I had an appointment this morning, and my husband had an appointment this afternoon. So he came to work, and well, I came with him. My appointment was this morning and his was this afternoon, but we figured we'd ride together. I was gonna bring Natalie with me, but she had too much work to do, schoolwork, and she is currently homeschooled. So yeah, so she stayed home to do her schoolwork, and I just rather her stay home. And I'm changing a diaper, by the way. I would have rather her stay home and take care of her schoolwork, because it's more important than her, you know, being with me and doing what I have to do. But anyway, so I came to work with my husband today. I mean, I didn't go to work with him, but I've just been hanging out in the car, and I don't mind it. Like, it's kind of fun though, because when he has to run errands from work or whatever, I'm out here in the car, and we get to have lunch together, and we get to spend some quality time together, which is something I like to do. And he went to work for just a little bit, and then in the afternoon he had an appointment after lunch, so we had lunch, and then we went straight to his appointment, and now we're just waiting for him to finish a few things here at work, and then he'll be off, and then, you know, we get to go home. But anyway, it is so hot out here. My goodness, I am dying. It is, Georgia weather is not my kind of weather. I was born and raised in Washington State, and because my husband's in the Army, we move. So we are currently stationed in Georgia. Don't like it. I prefer the cooler weather, or, you know, all 4 seasons. Right now my family is in Washington, and they have like the nice, I mean, they have their hot days still, but they have the nice crisp fall mornings, which is really nice. I miss those crisp days. We don't get that here. Well, I mean, we get winter, but we get it like, we get it. Hold on, let me put some sanitizer on my hands, because they're yucky. Yucky. Okay. So we do get the fall weather, but we don't get it until like maybe October, November, around there usually. And then December, I mean, it's chilly in the morning, not too bad, but it's like sweater chilly. But she's looking at herself. Anyway, so yeah, it gets cool in the mornings, but in the afternoons it gets really hot. Like when we had our first, we got here in 2014, and during that time, oh my gosh, like December, Christmas, it was so hot. Like we were outside in shorts, and it felt so hot outside. I mean, it wasn't muggy like it is in the summer or like around this time, but it was hot, and so we were out there in shorts, and it just didn't feel like Christmas. I mean, it was Christmas, but it didn't feel like Christmas. So we were like, whoa, this is different. We get, you know, we usually get snow, or we would get rain, but it was a lot colder than it is here. So it's new. Usually January, February is the time where it gets more colder here, chillier, but not as, I don't think, me personally, I don't think it's cold enough to be like, oh my gosh, it's freezing, you know. no. But a lot of people that are from here, they are like, oh my gosh, it's so freezing, I can't take this cold weather, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh gosh, this is nothing. This is like sweater season for me. This is fall season for me. I can handle it. But anyway, so yeah, so it is hot, and we are here waiting for my husband to finish work. But it's nice. I mean, we like to spend time together. He likes to come to the car, and then he'll see us here, and so he gets all happy and he talks to us, and you know, we get to talk and spend some time together. It's always nice. So, but anyway, so I was just gonna do like an introduction of our family, do kind of like a beginning, the beginning, and how we became one. So yeah, so we're just our YouTube name is Well Blended. Well Blended because we are well blended. We have 5 girls. Yes, 5 girls. It's a lot of girls. But my poor husband, he does good with them though. He's a good dad. So I met my husband online and hanging out, getting to know each other. So I was a single mom with 2 girls, the 2 older ones, Natalie and Madeline. And he was a single dad with Lana and Aubrey, which are the 2 younger ones. And I was married before, and I got divorced, and the 2 older kids' dad was never in the picture, so it was just the girls and I, you know, and we were alone. We were together. We were alone, and you know, we were just the 3 of us, you know, one family. This girl keeps dropping everything. No lo tires. Okay. This is the last time I pick it up for you, okay? Ya no. So no lo tires. So, anyway, I was alone, and I had been alone for a long time, and you know, I had lost my mom. My mom was like, I didn't have any sisters, but she was like my best friend and my everything, you know, like she was the only sister I had. Well, was like a sister, because it's the only person I had that was a female that can relate to me and that I got along really well with. And so she ended up passing away, so it was really difficult for me. So I ended up moving about 2, almost 3 hours away from where my family is, just to kind of get away, run away. I pretty much ran away. And you know, people always say you shouldn't run away from your problems, but I felt like I needed to run away at that point, because I felt so overwhelmed. I felt so alone, and my dad had met somebody, and you know, we just didn't connect. I mean, we did in the beginning. I mean, I tried for him, and we just didn't connect. Like, I don't know, it was really hard, and she didn't like me in the beginning. I mean, now we're fine, but she just didn't like me. And so I moved like almost 3 hours away, and I was by myself raising my girls, and I was sad, I was depressed, it was hard. It was really hard. You know, I was working, I was full-time working, and then I'd come home and take care of my kids, and it was just a routine. Every day it was just work, kids. The girls spent a lot of their time in the daycare, you know, not daycare, but like, it was like a boys and girls club. And I worked and stuff. And so I moved to Tacoma, which is where I met my husband. And when I met him, he had 2 little girls. You know, he had Aubrey and Lana, and their mother had passed away, so he was a widow. And I mean, it was so sad. It was so horrible when I first heard about that, and I was so sad for the girls, because like I know what it's like to not have your mother. And you know, I have my dad, they have their dad, but it's not the same connection you have with your mother. It's not. With your dad, you can feel connected to your dad, but it's not the same. Like, mothers have like this motherly instinct, and they know when to do certain things to comfort you and to give you the love and attention. Well, that's from what I have experienced with my mother. So I don't know, I mean, there's people that don't have a relationship with their mothers, and I have friends that have had that, but I've always had. So, and they were little, they were little, so I can imagine how hard it was for them, which I know it was. Once we got married, I know it was. We went through a lot of hard times with Lana, but she's finally gotten to a point where she's, I mean, she still has a hard time, but I feel like she's getting better. And, you know, we tried to keep their mommy, you know, alive by having pictures of her in the house, because now she's part of our family. She's part of my family, and my kids, you know, she's part of them too now. And so we have pictures of her around the house, or my husband and her and the kids together, pictures of them together and stuff, because I don't want them to feel like I'm gonna replace their mom, because I'm not. I never will. I mean, I can fill that void, but it will never be 100% what it was with their mom, you know. Oh, this girl's so squirmy. You don't let me make a video. Yes, you do not let me make a video. I'm trying to work here. I'm trying to work here. Yes, I am trying to work, and you're not letting me work. Anyway, so it's just not the same. You know, you have a stepmom that is trying to replace your mom. They never will, because I know, like, the lady that my dad's girlfriend, who he's with now, I could never consider her like my mom. Like, I don't know, it's just different. And like, I think it might be different because they're little, so it's easier for them to get comfortable and build that connection because they're so little. So I think it might be easier. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I only know from what I've experienced. But, you know, I try to give them the love and the attention, and I try to be a good mother to them and to love them and be there for them, and, you know, do whatever I can to make sure that the girls are taken care of. And now they're my girls, because now I've taken on the responsibility of being their mother and raising them and doing right by them, because, you know, I love my husband, and, you know, I want him to be, you know, I want him to be happy. And Daddy got a message, left this message. Anyway, so I want him to be happy, and I know that if you know, I've always wanted somebody that can love my kids too, like my biological children, and, you know, accept them as their own. And he's done that for my girls, so that makes me happy. So I know that by me loving his girls, you know, and, you know, being there for them, will give him some comfort, and, you know, he'd be happy to know that, you know, that they are loved, knowing that they are loved. So that was that. After we got married, later down the road, we had this little one, which is, you know, mine and his biological daughter. So we are pretty much a well-blended family. Daniel's late wife was Vietnamese, so the little girls that we have, the smaller ones, Aubrey and Lana, are Vietnamese. Natalie and Madeline are Mexican, and Delilah is white like her daddy. Caucasian like her papa. ¿Verdad que sí? So yeah, so that's us. So we are well-blended family. Yes, we are. But yeah, so that's our story. And we would like to, you know, share our story with the world and whoever wants to see our family. And, you know, hopefully you enjoy watching, you know, the struggles that we go through, the things that we do, the, you know, how we get through different obstacles and bumps in the road. Because, you know, like, our family's not perfect. We still have problems with, you know, with everybody. We have problems with the older girls, because to them, coming into this marriage, you know, it was hard for them to go from no dad to having a dad. So then they've never had a dad in their life, so when they got a dad, it was new. Or even little sisters, it was all new to them. Same with the little ones. They've never had any older sisters, and so it was hard for them to adjust as well. So we are just all trying to adjust, all trying to, you know, be one happy family. We are trying to do the best we can as parents to raise these girls and to do right by these girls, and to, you know, give them a good life, because they deserve it. And, you know, we are happy. My husband and I are very, very happy, and, you know, we love our kids and we love each other. And, you know, another thing that's been thrown at them is, of course, you know, we live an army life, and we're not close to family. So, but I'll stop blabbing. And if you have any questions, leave your questions and comments down below. Let me know if you have any suggestions of certain things you'd like me to do with my family, or if, you know, subscribe to our channel and get to know us better, you know, and we will not disappoint. All right, well, you guys have a great day, and we will see you soon. Say adios. Delilah, say adios. Say subscribe to our channel. We love you. All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.